Alright, another 1v1. We have Turin and JonTaun squaring off. We have the Warriors of Chaos versus the Mighty High Elves. Now, it looks to me that JonTaun went with a techless build this time around. He did take the Pure Main Company, as you guys can see here. These great armor sundering AP units here. Really great Regiment of Renown. He did take, I think, where did I see them? There they are. The Everqueen's Court, Sisters of Avalorn Regiment of Renown unit, as always. These guys are really good at melee too. So if they do get charged from melee, or they do get charged by anything in melee, they can still actually hold their ground a lot more than other archers, even other Sisters of Avalorn can. So that's important to note. So let's take a look around the battlefield. We have an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower going out here. Some Spearmen as well on the flanks to hold down the line. Swordmasters of Hoeth, which their anti-infantry is really going to be able to help out against a heavier armored, heavier infantry chaos line. But we do have the Fireborn being used by JonTaun here as well. The anti-large new Regiment of Renown unit coming in with the DLC. Now, let's take a look at Turin's army here. He's got Chosen with great weapons, which is a really, really strong choice. Almost, you can never go wrong with them. But he does have a Lore of Shadows mage here, as well as the mighty Kolak Sun Eater. That's going to be the beater of worlds if he gets in close over there. Oh, and a side flank here. Those Illyrian Reavers got caught out by the Summoners of Rage. We haven't seen them in a good age. Look at them, just going all hog wild with their Chain Lightning bound spell ability. Oh. An immediate rout with those. He's pressuring that back line with those Chaos Warhounds over here. He's got two more Chaos Warhounds coming in, those Summoners of Rage. The front line of the High Elves is in really, really bad shape. Hopefully JonTaun can close the, not the guillotine, but the noose here and try and catch this out in the open, but it doesn't look like it. These two Sisters of Avalorn here are kind of caught out in the midst of Chaos Marauders, which I'm not too worried about, but these Demon Spew, these Forsaken, you guys remember these guys, they are going to be pretty strong on the charge, so it's a good thing Turin negated that with his Fireborn, but you can see here, guys, that the Chosen with great weapons trade hand in hand with these Swordmasters of Hoeth, and you can see they are almost neck for neck. The Pure Main Company, though, slowly eating up this Chosen with great weapons. Their armor centering kicking off as they're being also killed by these Swordmasters of Hoeth. The Pure Main Company already sent these Chaos Warriors with great weapons running to little to no knock on their actual health, but I think they're also getting knocked down by a lot of the Sisters of Avalorn. Oh, man! Turin getting in that back line all heavy-like. Got all these harassment units, the Summoners of Rage, knocking over those Swordmasters of Hoeth. God, look at those Fireborn, though. Look how rad they are. Oh. Getting some good cycle charging in. A real good net went off there by JonTaun, locking down those Summoners of Rage. Hopefully the Fireborn can kind of round on them to help alleviate that tension, but we can see here, there's quite a bit still going on in the background here. Sisters of Avalorn still fighting off these Chaos Warhounds. Techless fleeing for his life. Flee! Flee for your lives! Uh-oh. Look at that. Summoners of Rage and Fireborn just going right at each other. Kolak coming in there to big daddy his hammer down. Oh! You see the Fireborn are starting to really lose out in that engagement here. But so are the Summoners of Rage. They are getting picked off by the Sisters of Avalorn here. Oh! Sisters of Avalorn just getting smashed by Kolak right there with that lighting ability. Damn! I like how Kolak reacts to Spearmen. Like elephants do to mice, like, oh no! Demon Spew jumping in on those Spearmen, which is a really good target for them, because they can eat up those Spearmen very fast. And in conjunction with Kolak, they made them flee real good lack. Oh, a little rear charge coming in with these Poison Hounds here. Oh man, eating up these Sisters of Avalorn. Oh, that one's head's gone! Well, there you have it. Spearmen coming to the rescue, but I think it's a little too late. That unit's almost completely eaten up. Another net here on these Summoners of Rage, allowing these Fireborn to get in there, but I think, again, it might be a little too late. But in conjunction with their Spearmen, they might have enough support to really get the job done here. I hear Kolek in the background just slamming down the drums. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, look at that. Didn't really catch out as much as I thought it would have. I thought it was going to come back more into his own units. But it still was able to deter JonTaun from staying in that fight. Turin's use of that ability kind of pushed off the Fireborn away from this engagement, which was about to completely turn for the Summoners of Rage. Kolek is still in really good health here, though. He is beating the Prophet shields like a drum as he just kind of knocks these Pyramid Company around. Grind their bones. Heal going off there. Regrowth might be a little too late, though, unfortunately, because I think that we're still... they have just now broken 100%, but we still have a unit of Spearmen here that can try to help out a little bit. Trying to close that noose again on the mighty Kolek. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Blowing up High Elves and White Lines of Trace left and right. This doth not bode well for JonTaun. The elf horn, it sounds in the deep. The Shaggoth attack. Dude, look at him. He's just all fat and happy, like he went to an all-you-can-eat, just like, they got deviled eggs here, and I'm gonna eat them twice. Twice baked deviled eggs. Look at that. I'm fat and proud. Ain't gonna stop me. Ho! Turin and JonTaun squaring off. Teclis and Kolek. Summoners of Rage coming in there to put the pound onto Teclis. No, no, I don't want this. And that looks like all she wrote for JonTaun here. Masterful backline action. All those Warhounds were able to really shut down the High Elves, and we know that to be true. We know that the High Elves rely very heavily on their backline, and if you can get that backline shut down, you've negated really the biggest strength of the High Elves. And especially in this DLC, the High Elves rely so heavily on that backline with the addition of both Shadow Warriors and of Sisters of Avalorn. That's a lot of what gives them now their ability to play a lot with the heavier hitters. 105 kills though from those Fireborns. They were able to really get use again, even though they have that huge 1900 point cost. So really got a good use out of them. 102 kills out of the Pyramid Company. So JonTaun was able to really get a lot of use out of his Regiments of Renown, except for, of course, the Everqueen's Court Guard, which I think actually was focused on this unit of Chaos Warriors, if not Kolek himself. So I think it still allowed for the Pyramid Company to stay in the fight longer because it killed this unit quicker so they could help out. I think it was probably this unit of Swordmasters of Hoeth. But we can also see here that in the back line just got eaten up. Chaos Warhounds with poison on both the Illyrian Reavers and the Sisters of Avalorn, as well as that Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. It couldn't come online at all. Only 4 kills? Woof. And you also have the Demon Spew, which are so fast getting up in that back line, doing a lot of charges into things, because these Chaos Warhounds are going to lose against, say, the Everqueen's Court Guards, or at least they can be held off long enough that their leadership is going to buckle. The Demon Spew, though, are going to be able to get up in that face and just smash house. And on top of it, if you have any Spearmen that are protecting those flanks, the Demon Spew can eat through them so quickly because they have such a huge charge bonus, and they're so significantly more powerful than just your base Spearman unit. But the Summoners of Rage with their 78 kills really got in that ass too as well, just kind of smacking everything around with their lightning bolts. Turin did a really good job just kind of using the chain lightning as I'm sure it was meant to do damage, but even as a distraction, it forced JonTaun to disengage so that he could keep his Fireborn unit, which was the only one that was going to be able to do tons of damage to Kolek, alive. So really, really great play there. And then we have Kolek, of course, just kind of whomping and stomping all over the place with 83 kills. And then the Chosen with great weapons. Always a really strong choice nowadays, getting 94 and 66 kills between the two of them. But this kind of concludes our little 1v1 here, guys. As always, like I've been saying, just kind of be on the lookout for more early access from both of these gentlemen. Head on over to their YouTube channels, Total Brohammer and Turin. They'll have their own battles up as well. I've been kind of, they're like, hey, we're going to do a lot of battles, so I've been saying, hey, I'll record them. That's cool with me. because I'm going to be doing a lot of campaign stuff and lore stuff coming out here with the early access. But as always, guys, thanks for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care, and let me know if there's any matchups that you guys want to see here in the future. But as always, guys, take care and have a good one.